If you quit, it becomes very easy to predict your future. Quitting gives you one road to go down, and it's not going to be the one you wish you took if you had the chance to do it all over again. Now, obviously, fellas, if you guys have some common sense, I just read that off my phone. And you might be wondering, if this is so important to you, why did you just read it off your phone? Why don't you remember this? You know, you don't have to remember. I mean, that's a pretty, that's a bunch of words, but it's something that stuck with me that I found major emotional traction to, and it speaks more than just words for all you guys trying to do this with your life, trying to do something with your life, trying to make something of yourself. you know it's for all of those people that just want something more out of life than just the average human being. And if you know even if you're already, even if you're nowhere near where you want to be, you have a one in a million mind that no one can take away from you. And if I mean, you should never let anyone talk you down, talk you out of your ideas, talk you out of anything, because your mind is special, just like mine. Just like mine. You were made to have these thoughts put in your mind, to do all these great things in life, and no one should have the authority to tell you what you can and can't do. At the end of the day, if you really think about it, we were all put on this planet. I mean, at some point you were birthed, you know, you were birthed into this world, and people have, millions and millions and millions and millions of discoveries have been found. you know you can say whatever you want. So much is known about this planet, and so much is undiscovered. At the end of the day, who is there to tell you what's impossible and what's not? I'm not talking about fitting a fucking camel through the eye of a needle. Obviously, if you've been around for some time, you've heard that saying before. No, I don't give a. I hate cussing like that, because I promised myself that I wouldn't do that, or at least limit myself now. Um, I'm not talking about stupid stuff like that. I'm talking about taking control of your life, not letting anyone tell you what you're capable of, because time after time, again, through school, through high school, I mean, people have always been the boss of my life, telling me what I'm capable of, what I can't do, what I can do. And I've had big dreams like this since I was little. I've been trying to do stuff upon stuff upon stuff, side hustle upon side hustle, upon hobby, to figure out what I wanted to do with my life. You know, and most people never even try. Most people never even try. It really sucks to have these big dreams and stuff, and just be scared of what other people have to say about you. And at the end of the day, you're gonna go to bed and lay your head on that pillow, and know that, you know sorry, excuse my language, you're just a pussy. You're just a bitch for not doing what you want with your life. You get one go at this, one go at life. You're guaranteed to not make it out, to not make it out alive. You're gonna die. Everyone that you ever have met, seen, you go to an airport, you go to a movie, you go out to the mall, whatever. In 100 years, everyone that you've ever seen in your entire lifetime will be dead. That girl that you like, the friends you hang out with, the random people you see on the street. In 100 years, everyone that you have ever seen in your life will be dead. It's guaranteed. Now you have to ask yourself how much their opinions mean to you while you're still alive, and while you are still on this earth, breathing, healthy, you know, ambitious. Why you are not taking advantage of all of these opportunities that you have in front of yourself to go make something of the ideas that are in your brain. I haven't really made a video like this in a long time, and I'm glad I'm doing this now, because I was really thinking about it today, and I told myself I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do another one of these tonight. Um, and yeah, so quitting your ideas, you can try it and not like it, and know, this is not what I want to do for the rest of my life. It's not what I set out, and it's not what I thought it was. That's completely okay. Giving up is different than knowing that this is not meant for you. There's something else out there that is meant for you, that you are going to be good at. You're going to work at it. There's always going to be something out there that is meant for you. It's up to you to go out and find what that is. Take all that pain, take all that anger, whatever you're dealing with in your life, and put that towards, you know, what you want to do in your life. I mean, the biggest motivation of them all, being told you're stupid, you're incapable of doing, really anything. You're incapable to do this, do that. My whole life I've been told I'm incapable. How do you think that makes someone feel so ashamed to be, who they are, so ashamed to really be alive at sometimes? You know, this world is not gonna like everything about you, and it's up to you to, just not care. Do what you want to do, because at the end of the day, in 100 years, everyone that you ever met will be dead. Why does it matter now? It won't matter then. It could matter then if you leave a mark on this earth that, people can't forget. So I'm not saying you have to go out and make the next, invent the big invention, but be yourself, do what you love, and, as everyone says, the money will follow. Obviously, in a space like trading, um, you know, years upon years of, work and dedication to this, um, everyone expects the money to follow, and sometimes, for many cases, it doesn't. As y'all know, the success rate in this, you know, field of whatever you want to call it is 99% of people fail. And I can sit here for for a while and list the amount of reasons of why people fail: psychology, lack of dedication, lack of um what's that word, bro? when you're not when you're not capable of listening to other people to help you out. I forgot what the word's called, but you guys know what I mean. When you're not able to take simple skills and ideas and apply them to what you want to do to help yourself. Incompetent. I don't know what the word is, but there are levels to this game, of life. Obviously, um, I don't want to be a freaking billionaire. I do want to, be able to take care of a bunch of people in my life, take care of myself, um, buy the things that I want, and obviously not have to worry about money, all the stuff like that. I want to be able to run businesses. I want to be able to trade and do YouTube full time. It's what I love. It took me many, many years to stumble upon this and find out that this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do, and I'm not afraid you know, to do this. I'm okay with not knowing what's going to happen next. I'm okay with, you know, I don't even know, guys. I'm okay with not knowing what's going to happen next. Telling yourself that, being okay with what's not going to happen, because no one on this planet can tell you what's going to happen next. Nothing is guaranteed in this life. No one can sit there and tell you what's going to happen next. They can tell you that they believe in you, and that, you can think about what's going to happen next, and they can believe that will happen next. Does that mean it's going to happen? No. No, it won't. So live by the process, die by the process. I'm in this process for however long, for the rest of my life. This is what I want to do, and this is what I'm going to do until I, succeed. I have pretty ambitious goals with all of this stuff by the end of 2026. So I'm just along for the ride, and if it's in my destiny for all this to work out, then it will work out. I hope to God it is, because I can't imagine myself doing anything else but this. Genuinely, I swear to God on my life, I cannot imagine myself doing anything else but this for my actual career job. I cannot imagine myself doing anything else but this. That might be scary to some people. That is absolutely not scary to me at all, because I know I will do whatever it takes to become this full time. But with all that being said, fellas, started this video off by, not quitting, obviously, and just letting y'all know, once you quit, not, I've already said this. There's differences between quitting and, looking for your thing. You can quit other things and know that it's not meant for you. That's not quitting. Finding your thing that you are meant for, that you can do something with, and then you quit that you just solidified your fate as a loser, a freaking loser for the rest of your life. No one else will know if you didn't tell anyone that you're a loser. You're gonna have to live with yourself and know that you tried this, and you really knew that this is what you really loved and what you're meant for, and you couldn't succeed at it, and you quit and you gave up. After you quit, there's one road to go down, and I bet you if you could flash back to the time where you quit, you would never pick that road ever again. Ever again. Never. And I'm glad I'm saying this now. I'm making these videos because it took me such a long time to come out and make these videos and really start all this. But it's helped me grow as a trader, as a person. It's helped me really expand my mind and, my ideas, everything like that. And just to get better at content creation, trading, finally becoming profitable in 2026. This is going to be my year, fellas. I already know it. So once you expand your mind and you grow confidence inside yourself that no one can break, you're golden. Also, for 2026, if you guys make it this far in the video, please, for the love of God, pick up a book, find some people that you watch online, podcasts specifically, find some people that you like listening to. I know that there are many degenerates out there, but for example, Togi. I mean, obviously, gambling, all that stuff, drugs. He has some of the best motivation aspects to his, content creation, and that's someone that I look at for motivation. I'll make a video later about talking about like all that stuff and what books I think you guys would find many benefits from. But pick up a book, psychology book, trading book. Find a book in your niche that high rated, good ratings, good comments on it. Find that book, read that book. Find books about changing your life, becoming a leader, becoming successful. Read books, fellas. Look at videos, YouTube videos. It's out there. You just have to find it. In your meantime, when you're not watching YouTube videos and all that, read a book, listen to a podcast, listen to these motivational speakers speaking. It will expand your mind like nothing else. I promise you, I promise you, I promise you. I wouldn't sit here and lie to you guys. So, I love every single one of you guys for watching these videos and giving the support to me. So, with that being said, fellas, it's going to be it. Love y'all. Like, subscribe, and comment too. Peace out. Love y'all.